Happy birthday, Auntie Jan. We love you. Hi, Auntie Jan. Happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing day. Love you very much and I miss you. And I hope that's everything you dreamed of.
Happy birthday, Jan. Happy 60th. 60 was a good year. It only gets better.
Better, of course, it gets better.
See you in June in Prague.
Happy 40th! Happy birthday, Jan! Woo!
Happy birthday, Auntie Jan. We hope your 60th birthday is rockin'. That's what we hope. And we miss you. We love you lots. And hope you celebrate like a rock star.
Remember when you ripped your shirt off?
Okay, so I have a Jan story. Jan, I remember when you went to Europe, and it was like Christmas time, and you weren't home, and we all took a tape recorder, and we recorded a message to you, and I poured my heart and soul out to you in the private of my bedroom, and I just sent my section over to you, and then when you got it, I remember you coming home and telling everybody laughed hysterically because they thought it was absolutely hilarious.
Aww, that's sad. And that's why Anne's cold-hearted today. I'm just kidding.
So my memory, one of the earliest, because I was pretty young when Jan went away, but no, that's not even it's about the bikini. I remember that Jan got a bikini and nobody was supposed to tell Dad about it because that was not allowed, and she got the bikini and he had to hide it, but we knew about it and everything because Jan was usually doing
a little over the edge.
kind of like something
She pushed the
envelope.
She pushed the envelope, totally. Yeah.
Awesome.
Who's next?
What else were we saying before?
Meme, didn't she fall asleep under a clothes rack?
No, that was
No,
Paula.
That was
me.
Paula. That was
For
Paula.
some
Lorraine
reason,
Miller.
for some reason, Jan, I was thinking about this, and I was having a memory of when we lived on Anthony Avenue, and I was quite young, but you and Arlene we all slept in the same room, and I think you used to beat Arlene up every night because there would always be these massive fights and all this stuff, and Mom would come in and yell at you and tell you to stop it, and a lot of tickling and pinching, and I just remember sometimes being scared.
You were
I was kind of young, a little bit. Just that one of them was going to die. I think you used to put a pillow over Arlene's head. I don't know. Like, you used to beat her up. I don't know why I thought about that.
So funny.
Poor Arlene.
I
She
know, I
did. She used to
remember.
put a pillow over her head, and I used to think she was going to smother her.
Oh, she was a nasty.
You didn't want to be next, so you didn't say anything.
Meme, what did you just say?
I said she was a nasty woman. She was and I know she got when we had moved there to Anthony Avenue, because she was only 2, and of course I was pregnant for Donna for a year, and all of a sudden we had just moved there. We couldn't find her, and she was like all over the yard. She was next door, had gone next door to, had
2 years old.
2 years old, running all over the place, yeah. She was kind of a. I always said if she ever had a kid like she was, that would be it. Yeah.
You used to have to put a harness on her to
Tie her
to the tree.
Didn't you used to tie her to the tree? We used to tie her to the tree. Yeah.
And she got out of it. She got out of it.
She was.
So you know what I always remember is how hard she worked. Before she went to Europe, I remember she worked like 2 or 3 jobs.
She worked hard.
Jan always worked so
Yeah,
hard.
she did.
For everything she did, she always had to work really
Oh
hard.
yeah. Yeah, she had all kind of jobs too. You worked at the library.
Yep.
Yeah.
The nursing home. Remember, we worked
Oh,
at the
yes,
nursing
yes,
home.
we worked at the nursing home
Yes, in
together.
the kitchen for
Yeah,
many years.
many
yeah.
years, yeah.
We used to go for rides in the dumbwaiter
Yeah,
and stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was not
on the bottom of
supposed.
issues.
Yep,
the
yep,
big,
tape
big
the cans to
juice
the bottom
cans
of the
and
yeah.
tape them to the bottom
Yep.
of issues. I remember that.
Oh
yes,
yeah.
yes,
yeah.
we did. We
used to do
did.
that.
I know Jan and Joanne used to terrorize the kitchen too, because
Oh,
they
yeah,
just
Jan
used
and
to do
Joanne,
all sorts of things together.
Yeah.
That were
We had a
probably
lot
illegal.
of fun in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Speaking of cans, remember playing cans?
Oh,
We
yeah.
were
Oh,
kids.
yes.
Yeah, with Edna
Yes.
and Stanley.
Stanley.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And Pie Man. Remember Pie
Pie
Man?
Man.
I
Absolutely.
mean, they all had the same theme, but it was pies, pies,
Yep.
and cans and colors.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sitting on the picnic table, and everybody would have to pick a color.
And
Not about
I
pies.
don't know if that-
And we used to make
little bit.
houses with leaves in the
Oh yeah,
backyard.
oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
a lot
goodness.
of kickball.
A lot of
Yes.
cats.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yes.
And who got voted over the fence to go get the ball?
Mean old Negus.
Oh yes, Negus. Yes. Yes.
Mean old Negus. She was
Yeah,
the
mean
Dad
old-
used to
I
always
couldn't
say,
tell
"I'm
you.
gonna let the air out of her tires," and I would get so scared. I thought he'd really do it. I don't
She
think
was
he did
nasty.
though.
She was one nasty.
It's
lady,
sad. That's
yeah.
her legacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You wanna-
We always said.
Go ahead.
We always said.
Well, we always said she had so many of our balls that if she had them all locked up in a room, if she ever opened them up, all these balls would be coming down.
She's like that provial neighbor, like
Oh,
that mean
yeah.
old nasty
Next to
neighbor.
9 kids. Living in a
That
house
young
next to 9
Yep.
kids.
Yeah, yeah. That did not like children at all.
Yep.
And on the other side was the playground with them. Kids used to.
And
get
like,
out.
it's not like a kid's exaggeration because like
No, no.
you even think so.
Oh
You
my
know,
God,
so it's
she
not
was-
like the
was
exaggerated
terrible.
kid's
She was
memory.
And I
of-
remember, I know this is about
neighbor.
Jan, but I can tell a mom story about Negus. I remember playing in the backyard and our ball went over the fence and you were hanging out clothes and man, you let that woman have it. I mean, I saw a side of you I never saw before.
so nasty.
Yeah,
that
just
she
about getting
was.
a ball
All it
out
was
of the
is
yard.
balls over the fence and you go and get it. But like I said, she had so many of our balls.
know.
We used to buy them by the dozen, I think, because she'd have them all locked up in the cellar somewhere. And that's what I said. She must have had a whole room full of balls.
Didn't Jan get hung up on the fence when
That
she
was
cut?
Ollie.
That was
Oh,
Ollie.
that was Ollie.
And then we
Yeah.
all
Well, Jan
prayed
broke
and
her
prayed.
arm,
Oh, we
though.
were
Oh,
so
my
scared
God.
of terrible
Yeah,
accident.
that was terrible.
Only
Oh, she's still got that nasty
Yeah,
scar
she
on her
does,
arm.
yeah.
Yeah.
She had to get rushed to the hospital.
Oh,
We-
no.
We were young. And
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But Jan broke her arm.
Yeah, Jan broke her arm.
At Auntie B's or something?
No, at the Franco-American picnic, we wanted doing the
collarbone.
Oh, the
backwards.
collar.
She's
the
yelling at the
collarbone.
TV
That
right now,
broke my
telling you what she
collarbone.
did. She's watching this video.
I broke my collarbone.
Oh,
Yeah.
you broke.
You fell off
Jan,
the
but
bike.
Jan
Oh,
broke
that's
her arm.
right.
She was doing the
She broke
backwards
her
race.
arm.
I
Yeah,
remember
that's
that.
right. Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah,
was-
it was a collarbone. The kid,
I
you
was
were on a
playing
bike
chicken.
across the street. One of the kids up the road
Yeah.
knocked you, pushed you off your bike.
He
or
was playing
something.
chicken.
Oh, chicken, whatever it was. Chicken. Yeah.
That was mean.
Yeah, that was mean. Yeah.
What do you want to tell about what we were talking about? That guy came and played the music, and it was Dave's
yeah.
birthday.
Tell the story about that.
It was
Yeah.
Dave's birthday, and they had Julie
When
had
the
the party.
Yeah.
man.
Do you remember when Mr. Gallagher had come over the house after you had returned from Switzerland with, I forget his name, Jerry?
It might have been
Jerry.
priest.
Jerry was his
Sounds
name.
right.
And it was the same night that it was Dave's birthday party. And we had dinner with Mr. Gallagher, really fancy dinner in our little dining kitchen over there. And all the kids were coming in and they were having the party in the living room for Dave. And it was shortly after his mother had passed away. And I just remember the kids we had it all the same night, that's the way it had to be. And the kids were coming in and going to the living room. And Mr. Gallagher turned around and he said to me, "Do you know how many kids are in there that came through there?" And I said, "I have no idea." He said, 34. And we all went in the living room. The kids were all over sitting there. And Jerry played his guitar and they sang happy birthday. And everybody had one grand time. They loved it. They had a really great
I got to
time.
stay up for that, and
Yeah.
that was a big deal. I got to
that
like
was.
hang out with the bigger kids because I was little. And,
Yeah.
Oh, that
yeah.
was so much fun.
Yeah, that was when she, yeah.
And then Dad played that music over and
Yeah.
over
Absolutely,
and,
and
over.
I still have the memories of listening to that music. That
Yeah.
was so cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Jen, do you remember on Christmas mornings when we were little at Anthony Avenue, and we would all be not wanting to wake Mom and Dad up? That was a ridiculous idea. And so we would be on our bellies in front of their bedroom door, peeking into the living room to look at the presents. And you and Arlene would be, you know, shouting back, I see this and I see that. And I'm sure our mom and dad were laughing.
We were in bed and we were
And
giggling
we were
our
10
heads
feet
off.
away from them, so there was no way they didn't.
Yeah, oh yeah. We'd be there, we'd be laughing our heads
Yeah.
off, yeah.
And what time did you get to bed on Christmas Eve?
Oh, I don't know. No.
Because
4 o'clock?
They used to have dinner. You had Christmas
Christmas
Eve
Eve
dinner.
at 12
Yeah.
o'clock. They had Christmas,
Yeah, right.
Christmas Eve
Yeah.
Mass.
They went to
Midnight
midnight mass.
And then
Oh
had
my
dinner
goodness.
after that.
Then have meat pie.
And then
After midnight mass.
Yeah,
midnight
yeah,
mass.
After
And then get up with us.
And then
Yeah,
get up.
at
yeah.
some
Wow.
And then we
hour.
like troop over to Auntie B's.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So,
God bless
yep.
Auntie B. Huh?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I saw it when I was looking through pictures.
Oh, yeah.
I saw one of the last picture of Dad with Auntie B, Auntie Dot, Auntie Estelle,
Yeah, I had
and
that
Auntie
picture,
Rita.
yeah.
It was when they had the Christmas dinner right before Auntie B passed away.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
we
yeah,
did
yeah,
that
yeah.
Christmas dinner at the
yeah.
at that hall.
Yep.
We
Oh, yeah,
decided
yeah, yeah.
it was right before she passed away. She passed away like a week or two later.
She died the 28th of December.
Yeah,
And who
yeah,
remembers
we did it right. We
I
did it.
don't
Yep.
remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
I
We
can't
did a
remember.
whole potluck Christmas dinner just to
I
do at a hall
tell you
of
the
some
month.
sort.
Was it at Stony
Early
Leaves?
in the month.
It might have
it was
been.
something
No, that
like-
was Auntie Dot's birthday.
Yeah, I know, but I was
That
when
was.
it was.
I don't
St.
remember where it was, but it was a nice place actually.
Yeah,
But I came across that picture
Oh,
of
did you?
of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I have it's in my frame in my living room of them all together. Yeah. Okay, now I remember that.
Yeah.
It was a little hall, yeah, and it's all of them together, yeah. Yeah.
There was a time when Jan surprised Mom and Dad for their 40th anniversary.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
No,
40th.
40th.
At Bella's.
That was the 50th.
That was the 50th.
yeah.
As a matter
Sorry,
of
that was
fact,
the
I saw
50th.
some
That was at my
pictures.
house.
I had some pictures I just ran into.
Because we had the limo.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
at
the
Bella's.
40th.
Limo was the 40th.
The limo.
At Bella's.
The 40th was the limo, but we did surprise him at the 50th
At the
because
50th,
Jan
because she
came in.
didn't
Because
know, because she
Jan-
didn't come to our
Right,
40th.
right.
She said she would never miss the 50th.
Right.
yeah, and
at
she
Bella's.
had told Mom and Dad that she couldn't come for the 50th.
Yeah.
and we
Yes.
surprised
I
them.
know. Yep.
Yeah.
And that was a hell of a party.
Oh, that
Oh,
was.
that's one of my finest memories.
That
I
whole
agree.
weekend was
Oh
so
my
much
God.
fun.
Yep, that whole
That
50th
was
anniversary
a
party.
Yeah.
And the Bellas and how we took right over on that other
my
party
God.
that
The
we were on.
fireman's, party where
fireman's
nobody
party.
was dancing, so they opened.
We literally moved the petitions
Yeah. They
So we
just
could have a band
Had
music.
so we could use
the fake
And
ones.
the air guitars and
fake
the
glove
remember
ones and the
Starship
kids were all
playing.
playing.
Oh, yeah.
Seth.
Yeah. Seth was, yes.
Seth,
Seth was
Christian.
a wild.
Everyone say goodbye.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jan. We love you, Jan.
You, we miss you.
Happy birthday, Jan. Love you.
See you in June.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.